The trade deadline has come and gone. The Rangers were winning the trade deadline. Looks like the Astros might have snuck in and gut punched us. We got a series against the White Sox. We got a series against the Marlins. Let's talk about all of it right now. Everybody, my name is Jeff Bates. This is the Texas Clubhouse. Texas Rangers baseball and other baseball is what we talk about around here. If that's something that you want to see more of, please subscribe. Okay. I'm excited about this trading deadline. Come on, you got to be. We got a future Hall of Famer, Max Scherzer, for this year and next year. Cohen and the Mets are paying for most of it. We lost Acuna, who I love as a ball player. I don't think he's going to be a superstar, and he's certainly not going to be a second baseman or a shortstop or a center fielder for the Rangers. So I think this is a huge win for us. I'm excited about it, okay? Hugely excited about it. Also, if you watch one of my videos from earlier today, my wish list for the Rangers, we got one of the 5 that I was really hoping we would get. There was really 3 different silos, a DH outfielder, a reliever, and a catcher. We didn't get the DH outfielder. Now, as I say this, the trading deadline is 27 minutes old. Sometimes things trickle in. It's 5:27 our time as I'm filming this. So things might still trickle in there. That happens every year. But assuming we haven't done anything else, the silos that I talked about on that video were catcher, a backup catcher, a relief pitcher, and the DH outfielder. Okay, we didn't get the DH outfielder. Adam Duvall was the name I wanted the most. He didn't go anywhere. Relief pitcher, Kenyon Middleton was the one that I really wanted the most. There was a few other names that I threw out there. He did get traded. He didn't come to us. But the catcher I mentioned was Austin Hedges. Now, I fully admit this is not a superstar today. This is a great defensive catcher. He is an elite defensive catcher. He's absolutely elite, but he can't hit a lick. Okay, so he's a great backup, all right? Jonah Heim, I hope you come back. But can we be real about Jonah Heim? I love Jonah Heim, okay? As big of a fan of Jonah Heim, his wife and then me. I love Jonah Heim, okay? But he's got a bad left wrist. It's going to need surgery, okay? He's going to have surgery now or in the offseason if he can deal with the pain. That is so, I heard them saying this on, I guess it was Sirius XM today. I think it was Ryan Spielberg. I agree with totally what I heard him say. It's totally unfair to have this conversation. Or maybe it was CJ too. I think it was CJ Nikowski. Totally unfair to have this conversation. Oh, how can he get through with the pain tolerance? Aroldis Chapman, 103 miles an hour. Yeah, we need some help right there. Just because the injury is the injury. It's not his fault. It is what it is. Do I want him to come back? I do. But I got to be honest with you. I don't think he's going to be the catcher that he's been, and he's elite. Framing numbers, the best in baseball. Defensive catcher, one of the best in baseball. Huge bat, doubles every freaking other at bat. It's a big hole for us. Now, I love Mitch Garver, as I said in the video earlier today, but I want him to not have to play 6 games a week. I wanted somebody else, and Austin Hedges was the name for me. You know what we gave up for him? International money, okay? Not even actual money that we could spend in the future. I guess it probably becomes actual money. We gave up nothing for Austin Hedges. It's a great trade for us. I love it. Okay, so Mad Max, Austin Hedges, that's 2 huge pieces. I wanted some relievers. I did. I wish we got some more relievers. And you know what? As I'm filming this, I'm getting texts and I can see that some more trades have happened. And I just saw the name Barlow come across. Maybe he came to us. I'll be right back. All right, it's one of my big Padre fan friends. It looks like they got Scott Barlow. So again, trades are still trickling in. Maybe more will happen. My point is this. We got to be ecstatic. On the negative side, JV, Justin Verlander, goes back to Houston. I hate it. I hate it. At the trade deadline show on MLB Network, they were just talking about this makes the Astros the most likely team to play the Braves, who are the most likely team from the NL in the World Series. I don't know if I'm going to go that far, but boy, does it help. Who got better the most, the Rangers or the Astros? You can have the argument that the Astros did. JV has just been better than Max this year. Max has been pretty good lately. Justin Verlander started the season late, been real good recently. We'll see how it goes. I've tweeted a couple times in response to people, how cool would an ALCS, Game 1, Game 7, Mad Max versus Justin Verlander be? That would be spectacular. But I was happier with what we did to improve our team before the Astros did what they did. It is what it is. Hey, come on. I don't want to beat them when they're on a down year. I want to beat them at their best. So actually I just want to beat them. I would rather them be in last place. What am I talking about? But it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Now we've got the White Sox coming into town. 3 games starting tonight, like an hour and a half from now, right? I believe so. And the White Sox have been, I mean, they traded most of their pitching over to the Dodgers. They have been the most, other than the Mets, I guess, flipping everybody, getting rid of everybody. They have never been more ripe for a sweep ever. They're bad. They just got worse. And boy, do we need some wins. We just came off of a really, really rough road trip. We need to get back in the saddle right freaking now. We get 3 with the White Sox, then we get 3 with the Marlins, who are one of the 3 teams in position to make the playoffs as a wild card right now in the NL. So don't overlook them. Plus, they just got better. They added a bunch of stuff here at the trade deadline. So the Marlins are good, but let's talk about the White Sox series right now. Tonight, in about an hour and a half as I film this, probably about an hour for the people who watch this right when it comes out. Andrew Heaney versus some guy I never heard of for the White Sox, Jesse, some guy. We've got to be the favorite tonight. We've got to be a large favorite tonight. We've got to get the win. I would say this is as big of a we have to win game as we've had in quite some time here in Texas. Then tomorrow, less likely we win. Now, I'll still think we'll be the favorites, but our pitcher is TBD, all right? I don't know what that means. It's not Montgomery. It won't be Montgomery, so I don't really, is it a bullpen game? I don't know what's going to happen there. And there's this Dylan Cease, who there has been rumors about him going to LA. They were even talking about maybe this was a trade that happened. One of the reporters said that he heard that he's not being traded, so I think he's unfortunately probably pitching for the White Sox tomorrow versus who knows who for us. And then Thursday is the game. Did you get your ticket? I got my ticket. I will be there. It is a day game Thursday. Touki Toussaint, who is a big prospect. White Sox versus Mad Max Scherzer. He is in town. They posted some pictures of him on the field earlier today. Mad Max, first start as a Texas Ranger will be Wednesday. We need 2 out of 3. I don't want to say you need a sweep, but boy, do we need a sweep here. We cannot lose this series. We need 2 out of 3. I'll probably do an updated, series preview for the Marlins once we get a little closer to that, probably, Friday morning or Thursday night or whatever for the Friday, Saturday, Sunday series. But this 3 games versus the White Sox, they're winnable. We've got to win 2 out of 3. I really want to sweep. It is vitally important. Tomorrow's game, Cease versus who knows, is the scariest one of the 3. I wouldn't call it scary, but this is not a good team. They've just sold off everybody. We have to win these games. We have to. Hey, tonight, TBD tomorrow, Mad Max Thursday. It is a 1 o'clock game, right? Yep, it's a 1:05 game, Globe Life Field. So if you're going to be there, let me know in the comments. I'm excited, but I hate the Verlander deal to Houston. What say you? If you're a Houston Astros fan, thanks for watching. I hate your team. I don't hate you. I don't understand your thinking, but I don't hate you. But I do hate your team unapologetically. Yeah, so I'm a little down. Not down, just don't like when the Astros fans are happy. Just as a fan, I'm not really mad at you. All right, have the best day ever, unless you're an Astros fan. All right, go Rangers.